National Flag Football Championships. It is now time for the 9U championship between YYFFA and Team Ace. We saw Team Ace earlier today. Can this Team Ace team run it back?
I know there's going to be some fire inside that wants some redemption. They want that lick back. Like run it back, Turbo.
Right, exactly. And I'm excited to see what YYFFA brings. Now, from what I understand, this is a Pennsylvania team. So they definitely want to represent for their state, be able to capture this championship. The weather is getting a little ugly. No rain right now. We had a little bit of rain, but it went away. But you know, this oh, was it Ohio team? There's another one that's from Ohio, not Pennsylvania. So Youngstown, Ohio. Thank you for the heads up. Our wonderful stat guys are out here able to correct me so I can give Ohio their chance to represent. And we have Team Ace is going to be starting with the ball. Again, this is the 9U National Flag Football Championship. And here we go.
Ace coming out and all that, the Laker Sunday whites.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
They're going to be determined to win this football game. They just lost a tough one.
Not that they won the championship. Didn't the Ace win? I'm pretty sure they won. But we'll find out because it's been a long day. Referees are going to go ahead and get this party started here shortly. Ace in the white and in YYFFA in the red and black. And the wind is kicking up now too. Man in motion. There is the hike, and he passes it. Wow, that was a nice little handoff there.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play. This may be a legal rush.
I'm not sure what that motion is from the.
Oh, illegal block.
Legal block.
Yes,
yeah, impeding the rusher, right?
Yes, he was impeding the rusher there. So got in the rusher's lane there. So that they're going to bring that back. That was a nice play on first down. It's important, especially to get these games started. All you've got to do is get a couple plays under your belt and allow you to have the opportunity to make second down manageable.
Yeah, and get out of your own way. We saw a lot of teams having problems, and he's going to go ahead and roll to the right, makes a quick pass, and is tackled instantly. And this is pretty much the bread and butter of every single flag team around the goal line is to be able to get these quick passes, give yourself a little bit of room. Now, right now, they don't really have much extra room, but it's going to be third down.
That loss of down on first down makes a big difference. Watch that slot, middle slot receiver running the corner out here.
He was
open.
Ahead. Yeah, he takes the drop. Oh, wow.
Turnover on down.
Yeah, he thought about it for a second.
You saw that?
Going for a little bit long, and he said, oh, no, let me take the safe one. I'm not ready to try to make a throw that maybe my arm is going to be able to get there and underthrow it. So a smart play. Didn't get the first down, but didn't make a crucial turnover.
Yeah, so you'll see how important this game is going to be for them. They're going to have the opportunity now to try and get a stop on defense with their tight bunch formation, one receiver to the left.
Hey, that's like the same play that we just saw from Ace where it was that motion, quick handoff, and get the guy going up the field.
Right, you run that out of a couple formations. A bunch formation, which normally messes up the defense a little bit, which is what they're going to right now. Okay, they come out of the bunch, they get in the out formation, one receiver to each side, but the running back right next to the center is going to be the key here on this play. There's no one in the middle of the field.
Takes it, going to go ahead and fake that handoff, going to the right, fakes out the first guy. He sees somebody going deep. There's the completion. Number one, going to go ahead and get the first down.
You tend to lose him in that setup there. So you go wide, receivers wide on both sides with that bunch there in the middle with no middle safety. It's hard to keep your eye on him. Wide open. He was open from the start of that play.
And really easy read for him. He knew exactly where he was going to go with it, and now they are looking to get into the goal. It's going to be first and goal for YYFFA.
In essence, you have 2-on-1 on this right side.
There's that fake motion. Going to go right back to the center, and he is going to get tackled. Second down and goal. YYFFA very close to putting the first points on the board.
This quarterback's really smart. They're using this bunch formation to their benefit. And number one, looks like a receiver, possession-type receiver that they're going to continue to throw the ball to. But Ace has not been able to cover him. I don't think they know. They can't remember where he's at, apparently, because he's wide open.
Well, here we go. We're going to have one wide receiver far to the right. There is a
He's open
handoff.
again.
And he's just going to go ahead and take off right up the field. There's a spin move and gets tackled before the rush, or no run zone. Third down. Ball's placed down. They're going to go ahead and take their time.
Now, this leaves every play in the playbook open.
I would imagine that running is a real possibility for the team. We've seen a lot of that going on. And now, with third down, Ace would love to get a stop.
Watch the receiver next to the center here.
There it is. They're going to go ahead and motion left.
He's in
Tries
the
to
back
juke
of
it
the
out,
end zone.
throws it in, and there is the defensive play from Ace to knock it down. They're hype about it because that score would have been just backbreaking as hard as they've been playing. And they've seen all these other championship games that it's been play after play. Oh, wait. They're saying that
I thought that was second down.
Wait.
I thought that was.
No.
Oh, they're saying it's
They're
a
saying he
touchdown?
caught it. What?
We could definitely look back at that.
Look back at it?
I didn't think there was any way he caught it unless it came off of his foot.
Right, like if it hit the, like, that's the only way I can imagine that something.
I'm confident Terrence and his crew will look at it and see exactly
We're going
what
to try to
happened here.
queue up a replay here. Okay. Yeah,
So-
I couldn't think there was any way that went off of a foot or something wild like that. Yeah,
It's-
incomplete.
The
That's
play
gonna
stands.
be turnover on downs. Ace running up to the ball and ready to get it going. I only see 4 people on the field. The 5th player runs right on, and they say, Ace says, nope, we're going to go ahead and take it. There was no 5th player.
Wow,
for
that was a middle
YYFFA.
breakdown. That could have been dangerous. That could have been
If he would have thrown it,
absolutely. That could have been a lot worse than what happened. But the handoffs have been working for Ace so far, and I think they're going to continue to stick with that.
and then,
YYFFA, they're staying in this soft zone.
yeah, right, just 4 across. Here is the hike, going to go ahead and move. He's going to look to the left, bring it back, and does drop it.
That's a tough play to make. Drifting to your left,
Yeah.
off your back foot.
Throwing against your body.
Absolutely, and this wind's blowing. You know, at 9 years old, that's probably pretty stiff wind. That receiver in the slot has been open on his corner route several times. So he's back there next to the center again on your right. He's open on this corner route several times. They go to it.
It's going to be hard because like you said, they're 9 years old. If you look at the flags right now,
Absolutely.
the flags are moving. You can see the zenith flag there and the ones in the back. Look, there is some definite wind on the field, so they're going to have to adjust for that. And it's weird because I don't know how these gusts are working because you can see like one flag, just really rocking, another flag maybe not so much. So swirling winds here, and YYFFA going to try to battle it. See what happens. There's a man in motion. There's the handoff. Going to go straight up and then to the right. Missed one man move, and there is a flag there. Still up and gets tackled right before the no-run zone. Flag guarding.
Absolutely. Could have went in either way, but a flag guarding penalty there.
7 minutes.
Teams looking to take control of the football and not throw the ball that much with this win. So trying to take that in consideration. We saw a few games earlier come down to the final possession, and this is starting to look like it could do the same. But ball control, taking care of the football, not turning the football over, looks like it's a recipe for success so far.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you just have to, right before the snap, you got to look at the wind and say, okay, I think we can pass this down. Because some of these downs you just are not, at 9 years old, going to be able to have the arm strength to fight into the wind. And here is the hike. Going to go ahead and go to the right, past that. Oh, there's a sack!
I don't think people really understand, unless you play flag football, how hard of a flag pull that was. He was going in an opposite direction from a dead sprint as a rusher. Quarterback puts the brakes on, and he was able to pull that flag. Watch this play. This is a great play by a rusher. 7 yards off the ball. Quarterback rolls right, stops on a dime.
Oh, and just
with
gets
two
it.
hands.
Yeah.
With two hands, he pulls that. So that's a great flag pull.
Here we go. We're going to go
Same
live to the
play.
action.
It's
Same
identical.
play. And this time doesn't get the flag pull. Makes two guys miss. And he stopped running a little bit, but that's going to be a turnover on downs for YYFFA.
Yes, that was that sack turned out to be pretty deadly in this drive here. You're going to have a little under 5 minutes to go in this half. Team Ace getting the ball back, and I mean, look at them. They have the opportunity to take the lead. No one's had the opportunity to score yet.
Yeah, good defense from both sides. And now they're going to spread it out for Ace. There is the handoff. He's going to go ahead and go right back to his running back. And very good tackle by YYFFA. The Ohio boys getting all the flags that are coming their way.
Well, even with that pass being tipped, he was able to get back to the quarterback past the line of scrimmage, which made that play legal. Had it been completed behind the line of scrimmage, that would have been a penalty. So they were able to pick up a few yards on that play. Got to get into a manageable third down. So I look for something about 10 yards down the field to make sure they have at least a chance to get it on third.
All right, there is the fake handoff. Going to take it right up the middle and essentially just gets tackled.
Yeah.
I don't think he got any flags.
Yeah, I think that was an accident.
But he helped him out. He didn't tackle him hard. He just kind of tucked him in.
Yeah, tucked him in. Third and eight. So right now, Team Ace huddles over to the sideline with their coach, making sure they get these plays in correctly. Coaches are not allowed to be on the fields at this age group. So getting the plays in and out with that 45-second play clock.
Well, and here's that bunch formation that you talked about. Direct snap. Doesn't see anybody. Goes long and
what a catch.
Tie goes to the receiver. What are they going to call?
It's a simultaneous catch.
Simultaneous catch goes to the offense.
That's a catch that goes to the offense 100% of the time. It's just the way that it is.
That is every single level of football.
You watch this replay here. Receivers coming across on a post route.
Into double coverage.
Absolutely. Put both hands on the ball, secured it. Great call by Terrence and his crew. First
Very
down
nice.
with another handoff.
Oh, gets one guy, does step out of bounds, unfortunately.
His flags are still on.
But he stepped out of bounds.
It's like magic.
Great. Look, here's the thing. You can run really fast with these flags and not worry that they're going to fall out, that they get loose, that they're going to have the same consistency the entire time, and that's why we really do like Magic Flag. 4 minutes left.
He was inches away from making this game 6-0.
Yes, and does get tackled before the no-run zone. It's going to be third down.
We got about 7 yards to go, second down. I like the pace of this game so far for Ace. This drive could prove to be costly for YYFFA. Ace is looking, they've done a lot of routes to the center so far, quick handoffs and quick almost pitches, which turned out to be long handoffs to the center so far.
Here's that bunch formation. Under center, go ahead and gets that pass, or gets the hand up back to the middle, and it is going to be a turnover on downs.
That was tough.
A lot of contested throws, contested catches from both of these teams. The defense is really standing up.
They're both attacking the middle, which is typically a soft spot in the zone. But as soon as that rusher leaves, they're replacing where that person's at, which is smart. So for them to be able to figure this out at 9 years old, that's awesome. You can tell they've been playing a few games.
Penguins? Is that what I see?
That definitely says Penguins.
I don't think I've ever seen a Penguin in a professional sport. So they're repping for the Penguins. That's a false start. So it'll be second down.
Looking at each other like, what's going on here? So we're not sure how that happened. You definitely don't want to. These teams didn't get here having a bunch of penalties.
No, you got to turn and look at the ball.
Yes. So that is very good for the Aces defense, but with the clock winding down in the first half, the Penguins are going to want to get something started here.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes left in the first half. And now there is that motion. Going to go ahead and go to the left. Passes it right back to the middle, and it is complete. My man had him on the ground, took his flag off, and slammed it down. He was like, you double tackled.
You would think these teams scouted each other or played each other because they know exactly where the weak spots are, and the defenders are not too far behind.
And this is going to be third down for YYFFA.
They're looking to the sideline for some instruction, which play to call. What's that magic number? What's that magic play
Yeah.
call that's going to help them get a first down and keep this drive alive?
2 minutes left in the half. Here we go. Rolls to the right, fakes the handoff. Going to go ahead and go right back to the middle.
What
Nice
a
catch! And that's going to be a first down right at the marker. Great
That
catch.
is a top-level play there.
Yeah.
Quarterback goes under center,
Here we go. Check it out.
takes the snap, rolls right, like a half sprint, half waggle right, and all you got is a slant coming across on third down. Reaches out, first down.
Snags it. All
That
hands.
was a top-notch play there.
All right.
Same receiver in the slot.
Moving to the left. Going to go back to his right. Jukes him out. And then he found his man open, but he drops the ball on the sideline. Second down.
That's one of his possession receivers, one that he'd probably want to have back. Probably could have thrown the ball a little bit earlier because he was wide open from the start, but he found him, and normally he'd definitely make that catch. Put right back in the bunch formation next to the center. They're going right back to him.
Yeah, I mean, I think
They're going right back to
yeah,
him.
they feel like they found something in this ace defense that they can go ahead and exploit. They're going to go ahead and make a change in position. Again, rolling to the left. Jukes the guy out. Oh, there is the sack! Big defensive play.
We saw in the previous championship game a rusher record 3 safeties and 3 sacks, and that sack there
Will
is...
we ever see that again?
No, we won't. We won't. I highly doubt we'll see that again. But plays like that on defense is what keeps you in football games. And that sack is huge.
Now, this is a super long conversion. They're going to have, it is 3rd and goal, and it is 0-0. The Penguins trying to convert this and get a touchdown. Here's the motion. Oh, wow, that is a long throw. Great defense from Team Ace, because I was saying that's a hard throw for a 9-year-old, and he made it look really, really easy.
That ball was on the money. A good play by the receiver to come play defense.
It had
as
some
well.
mustard on it.
Absolutely. He slung that thing out there. Gave his receiver a chance, which is what you want to do in that situation. Maybe get a pass interference or...
Right, anything.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're good to go here. Third, this is their 4th possession of the first half. So Team Ace looking to get something started. They'll receive the ball after halftime. So definitely something that they would like to take advantage of.
Man in motion. Going to go ahead and get set again. Second man in motion. Here's the
the
hike.
handoff.
There is the handoff. It is not a double handoff. Going to go ahead and just take it up the field. Makes a spin move and gets taken down right before the no-run zone. And Ace, again, trying to make something happen, but I believe that's going to be halftime.
Yeah, just one play before half, something easy, nothing that's going to get you a turnover. They're satisfied going into half 0-0.
Another close defensive struggle, and the second half will be coming to us here shortly.
What do you tell your kids? 9 years old in the championship. It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend.
There's nothing you tell them. You just say, go out, have fun. This is the last game. It's just leave it all out there. Win or lose, we got this far. So
If this goes the way that the games have gone for us today, when teams have struggled in the first half, they've used this time to make adjustments, and each of them have come back. So even the teams that did very well struggled, teams that weren't doing very well, all automatically found some type of success offensively. So I look for both teams to drive the ball and make something happen here.
yeah, there's also this worry in the back of your mind when you're playing in a 0-0 game about being the first team to turn it over because you're trying to press. Both teams just need to stick to what they know best. This is a brand new game. Everything that happened in the first half, let it go, and put some points on the board. Just get 6. Put that pressure on. We talked about how important it is to score first and what that means, and also get out of here before this weather gets even uglier. You can see the clouds, a little bit dark. Last thing you want to do is get rained on. It's like the Cowboy Stadium, like the hole in the roof.
Yeah, absolutely. You know why there's a hole in the roof, right?
Because never mind. I was going to say it looked like a toilet bowl, but that's probably not the correct answer.
That's not why.
That's not why Jerry put it in.
That's not why. So the good man above could watch his favorite team play. That's why.
I know the reason. I know the story. I've heard it over and over again. And now the story for YYFFA is trying to be written as national champions against Team Ace. And they're going to go ahead on the move. And that ball is going to go right back in the center. I think he got poked in his eye. Or he got poked in the eye or smacked in the cheek or something. Ace showing respect. Everybody going to a knee. Appreciate everybody doing that. And he's going to go ahead and just walk that off. Not sure exactly what happened there. So, second down for YYFFA, the Penguins.
You know, we noticed the YYFFA looking to the sideline for their coach. Their coach is actually coaching 2 games at the same time.
What other? Oh, is he coaching a game over on the other field?
Right
there?
next to us. So that's why the kids.
Wow. And here we go. There's the handoff. He's still moving, and he's going to get stopped short of the first down.
Elliot Giles pulling double duty, making sure he does the best he can for his organization. That's got to be a first.
Yeah. He's just like, hey, could you put this other game right close to us so I can go ahead and coach both of them?
Wow.
And you can't see it here, but we can see on the field. You can just kind of look to the left. It looks like, is it the Bows over there? I think that's the Bows from Hawaii, and that's the other Penguins team. I'm not sure what age group that is over there.
The 8U division.
8U division. And then here on the field, this is our 9U national championship. One of these teams will be able to go home and say they captured it, they did it all at the National Flag Football Championships here in Tampa. Will it be the Penguins or Team Ace?
Coach Giles is trying to take home 2 of those trophies.
That'd be nice, right?
Yeah, that definitely be a
He's
first.
like, look, I don't even need a second coach. I did it all myself. Just give me close slide lines. We'll be all right.
Watch this bunch formation. Watch this corner out by the inside slot receiver.
Man in motion, fakes the handoff. Gonna
Wide
go ahead
open.
and gets very.
Takes the check down. Smart play. Smart play. The corner was open to the left, but rolling out right. The check down to the middle of the field is wide open.
That's fine. I mean, that's going to be a nice little gain. Second down now.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
Listen. Okay. I'm not going to say it. We're going to let them play it out. But
They're going to take that shot. I got a feeling they're going to take that shot.
I would tend to agree with you. I would like to see something here.
They'll run the corner from the slot receiver on the left
Yep.
this time. He'll be wide open, replacing where the rusher comes, and they've got a post coming across the other side. So Coach Giles is signaling in the play. Here we go.
There's the man in motion. Going to go ahead and hike it. Fake.
Now,
And
corner.
he sees he's going to dodge.
And a post.
And he's got him in the back of the end zone. Jumps up. Gets it out. It's high point.
Did he
Touchdown. Yes, he did.
Did he look at him like that?
Why do you have to do him like that?
Wow.
Look, my man is 9 years old. He caught the ball. And as a Penguin, he looked at him.
Look at this
Look
play.
at
You
this.
got a motion, corner on the right side, backside
Dodge.
post, good step up by the quarterback. He goes in high points to football.
And he said, look, no, you can't guard me.
Wow.
Let it go.
That was beast mode.
Now, he's,
That was beast mode.
and it's funny because, sometimes people go, intercepted on the conversion. Doesn't matter. But just that little look.
Yeah, absolutely.
Confident. And he got it at the top.
You can.
And that's going to be 6-0 for YYFFA. Team Ace now going to go ahead and get the ball, trying to match the score, and it is.
That's something you got to teach a player, but you can't teach height.
You're right. You can't teach height and hops.
That's something that's
He
just
got
there.
it right where only he could get it.
Perfect time, a great throw, and he's a right-handed quarterback rolling out left. What made that impressive?
11 minutes left in this championship game. YYFFA first to strike. And now we know this Team Ace, we know they can score. Can they put it together when it's all on the line? Here is a snap. Going to go ahead and go to the right, found the receiver, going to try to dodge up the sideline. A lot of them, I don't know if this is how they're coached, but it seems like every single juke move goes straight to the sideline as opposed to back to the middle of the field.
Again, a lot of these kids play tackle football, and at their age, most of the plays that they score on are sweeps and out those
Right.
wide plays. So I think that's just a natural progression.
All right, here we go. It's going to be, I believe, third down. Man in motion, rolling to the right, Going to go right in front of him, and that will be a sack.
We've got something going on. YYFFA's clapping. We got a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I think that was a
We've
sack
got a turnover
there.
on downs. It was either a sack or he was past the line of scrimmage. There wasn't a penalty, so it looks like it must have been a sack. That's
Great.
a huge play for YYFFA.
Huge defensive play when they needed it after they get the score to make it 6-0. Now they're going to try to extend that lead and make it 12-0. Will they try him down the field? Here's the man in motion. Going to go ahead and get this roll. He's feeling it. Going to go deep. There is the. Did he get him tackled down? He did, but that's the same play we saw. Nice completion. It's going to be 1st and goal for YYFFA.
Yes.
Now.
So you see the replay here, rolling out to his left again as a right-handed quarterback. Lets it go. High points it one more time, but a great play. That's a touchdown-saving play.
He thought he had it. He was like, oh.
So.
But doesn't have it. YYFFA 1st down and goal, trying to make it 12-0.
And Coach Giles over here coaching 2 teams, feels right next to each other, back-to-back, coaching both of these teams.
He sees it, gonna go deep. Oh, great defensive play, and the player from Ace knows he had a chance to intercept that ball and couldn't get a second hand on it.
Yeah. Ace had a chance to get a big turnover on that play. Unfortunately, he was able to able to pull it in with one hand. But YYFFA is looking at Coach Giles again. Like, what's going on here?
I think Coach said, open it up.
It looks like
He said, just throw it down there because they're not being able to guard you. So until they can, just give it to him. Here's that motion play, and they see it again. Going to go back. Now, he's got a lot of room. Oh, that's going to be no holding, but it is a tackle.
I agree. That was not enough to impede
Yeah.
the run of that much, so good call by Terrence there. Coach Giles coaching both of these teams. I've got to wonder, like, do you not mix up the plays? Do you hear something going on behind you where you want to go back over there, but you got to stick with what you got going over here? At least here you got the lead, so maybe
Right.
you can stick around for a little bit. But if Hawaii wants to make your life hard, Coach Giles, they can definitely do that.
Are we talking about Hawaii on the other side?
On the other field.
They're like, you're not going to be able to coach. We got 6 minutes left in the game. Here we go. Takes a snap. Going to roll to the right. Fakes the handoff. Going to go back over the middle. And he catches it for the touchdown.
Da-da-da,
YYFFA with the Sports Center highlight. What a grab. It is now 12-0.
You don't see catches like that from middle school kids. The focus.
Here's the replay. Rolling to the right. Fakes the handoff. In between 3 guys. Juggles it a little bit, but finds the end zone. Just has a nose.
What do you do? You throw the ball, get it up to your best player, one of your best players, allow him to go make a play, and he did.
Over and over again. And we have something about the parents, right? In the end zone?
We're trying to make sure that we get people back.
It is
off
wild.
of the
Okay,
field.
let me explain what's going on. We have about 70 parents in this end zone. And we give you a little bit of wide shot to kind of see all the parents that are lined up here. And they are lined up everywhere in this end zone. So they just want to make it safe for the players, make it safe for the parents, and just having them back up a little bit.
Absolutely. The emotions are flying. This is a national championship, so everybody wants to be part of that action.
And look, even with this wind, they're still chucking that ball down the field. 9 years old.
Maybe it's higher than all of them. Maybe the swirling is going on a little bit above them.
You know what? It's the benefit of being short. They're short and tough.
You know anybody who knows about that?
Emmett Smith?
Oh,
Being
that hurts.
short and tough?
That hurts.
He's short and
He
tough?
was short and tough. Hall of Famer.
I was trying to give him some props.
Best running back of all time.
Oh, no. Okay, we can have that conversation a little bit later. But
YYFFA goes up 12-0.
all right, here we go. Ace with the ball, dodges, doesn't get sacked there, does try to make that short pass and is unable to get the completion.
You could look at the looks on the Team Ace's face. Coaches trying to coach the kids up. The kids are getting a little frustrated.
But it's hard when another team has scored in the manner they scored. Ace is doing their best, and it's getting out physical.
Absolutely.
Here we go. There's a snap. There's a handoff. Has somebody just going to take it?
He
No
missed the
tackle.
spot.
and forced them out onto the side there. And now it's going to be third down. There's only 4 minutes left in this game, and it is 12-0.
YYFFA is having a hard time pulling these magic flags. Team Aces has yet to be able to get that one play. Be able to get that one play. If you can get that one play to get your team on the board.
Well, they got to do it now.
Absolutely.
And here we go. There's the hike, fakes the handoff, has the rush, going to go right back to the middle of the field, and does drop it. And he is not happy with himself. I don't think he's hurt. I think he's just more upset that he didn't make that completion.
Rob, that looked like that was going to be a great catch.
Yeah, he knows it. He knows that he could have got that one. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the case, and that is the turnover on downs. Now, YYFFA, if they score here with the amount of time left on the clock, it will probably secure their championship that they'll be able to bring back to Ohio. So coach has already told him, let it loose. But right now, with 3 minutes left, I would imagine they would try to get some room, do some of these short crossing routes. There's the motion. Going to go and hand it off, taking it right up the middle. Passes one guy, doesn't get past the second, and that is that little bit of room that they're looking for. Will they stay aggressive and continue this aerial onslaught against Team Ace? Yet to be seen.
Youngstown State University is known for being a powerhouse in college football. They've won 4 Division I AA national championships. Looks like YYFFA Penguins are looking to bring one home themselves.
Here we go. Penguins. Second down, handoff. He's going deep. He's got a man, but that ball was not looking real good.
That was the win. We've seen some very good passes. Absolutely. You saw the ball not being, it wasn't a spiral, nice tight spirals like they have been. That one looked like they got caught up in the wind a little bit.
Yeah.
Receiver wide open for what would have been a game clincher.
I honestly think that was just a situation where he rushed a little bit and didn't have a really good arm angle on it, and it just came out kind of ugly. And then it got caught up in the wind because it didn't have if he had a spiral on it, that's a touchdown. But here we go.
I want to see him roll right.
And they
quick handoff.
Whoa!
Nice dribble.
He's still up. Could he? Would he? And he is going to get stopped right before the touchdown.
My man has some swag to him.
Yeah.
You could tell he's feeling that he's the best player on the field, and now it looks like it.
Here's the replay.
Look, he just takes his inside handoff from the quarterback. Just a safe play. Makes 2 defenders miss, make a third miss. Fourth one got him out of bounds, pulled his flag. And sets YYFFA up for what would be a game-clinching score, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. Once they let loose, and YYFFA was able to just throw the football down, didn't take any more checkdowns, they've really been unstoppable. And here we go. Going to take a knee.
One thing you see here at the National Flag Football Championships has been pretty good sportsmanship. This is great sportsmanship by Coach Giles and his team. Not to try and run up the score, not to make anyone feel any worse.
There it is. Congratulations to your 9U National Flag Football Champions, YYFFA, over Team Ace. We will eventually go down to the field, but remember, they're coaching 2 games, okay? So we will probably have to wait to another time to be able to get an interview with the coach, but as you can see, kids very happy, but they want to be good sportsmen, meet at midfield, be able to shake their opponent's hands. Ace is not able to repeat the championship from their other division, because I'm pretty sure they won the other division, but it is YYFFA from Ohio. They put on a show, and at the end, they didn't try to run it up.
No.
They knew it was up.
That
Took
was
a
classy.
knee. And I mean, honestly, that's actually probably smarter, right? Because they can't turn it over, and then any number of different things could go wrong.
I'd say so. I'd say doing the same thing. I'd do the same thing, not trying to rub it in their face. But to see Coach Giles and his staff immediately go from one field to the other to try and win another championship as they battle in the 8U division, that says a lot about this team. You can see the support. Mm-hmm. You can, looking at the video you see there, you see all the parents on the sideline with them. There's got quite a few people there celebrating with them. And like we said, this isn't just about these kids. Those parents want their sons and daughters to experience what they just got a chance to experience. So those nice championship rings and have the opportunity to say that you're a national champion, not many people get to say that. 242 teams came.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to our officiating crew.
Absolutely.
Because most of the games that they do are not televised, they're not live, and we've seen pretty much spot on officiating this entire time on our stream. We haven't had anything that, it's like, oh my God, that's just so brutal. Like, I can't believe they missed this call. And it's everybody just like talks crap about the referees until there's no referee for their game.
Absolutely.
So I want to say thank you to all the refs that are out here making these games happen, and it is just a pleasure to work with them. So we do also want to talk about how many teams were here, too. 242 teams.
It's the largest youth flag football tournament we've had ever.
Yeah.
I mean, not like this year, not within the last decade, the largest one that we've ever had.
Forever.
Forever. But to have 242 teams come from 5 different countries for youth flag football, that blows my mind.
Yeah, we have teams from Bahamas, Canada, Mexico, Panama, obviously the United States. But
you think we could take the show on the road to Panama?
Listen, I heard that there was a flag football tournament in Cancun. And I already said, hey, boss, I think we need to take a trip to Cancun and do coverage there. And because the international teams were these girls' teams, like Mexico, the Canadian teams, they were sick.
They were very good. I can tell you now, the teams from Mexico take their flag football very seriously.
The playbook was the most imaginative playbook we've seen out of every team, boys or girls. That girls' Mexican team was just something to see. And if you missed out, we will be able to separate these games into each championship will have its own like YouTube video. So don't worry about that. You will be able to go back and see those games if you want to. That game between the Mexican girls and the Canadian girls was great. The 1-0 game between the other girls' championship, and where they missed that third down conversion to be able to basically win the game before it and even didn't have to go to overtime. There's been such exciting games. There's been a couple of blowouts, but for the most part, it's all been very, very close. And we are going to be able to go down to the field with Autumn, who is with your champions.
And we are here back in Tampa, Florida with your 9U champions, LLFFA. How does it feel, guys? YYFFA, how does it feel?
Feels great. Feels great.
Now, that game was a pretty tight game. You guys were really racing in there. How did you feel about how that game ended?
I felt good.
What was the most exciting thing that happened during the game?
And our team win. The ending, of course, always the ending.
Now, I thought what was fun for a lot of the spectators to watch is we were watching your head coach walk from your game here on the championship field over to another team that he also coaches. How do you think that was for you guys, knowing that your coach was doing double duty there?
Well, I mean, that's not the first time that's happened. It happened in Canton when we also won. So, I mean, I wasn't really that worried.
So that's a pretty special coach right there that is really dedicated to both of his teams. Now, how has your time been since you've been here in Tampa?
Spending, all the time with my friends, pretty awesome.
Great. Now, the tournament, you guys have had a lot of work this weekend, playing a lot of games, getting to hang out together. What do you think? Are you going to come back?
Yeah, we're definitely going to come back.
And what is next for your team? Are you guys done for the season? Do you have plans? Do you have another tournament coming up?
Some of us do next week at the Pro Bowl.
All right. Well, we wish you guys good luck, those of you that are going to the Pro Bowl, and thanks for being out here today. All right, you guys are good. Thank you.